something?
No. We're podcasters, but we're asking people questions, not controversial,
Yeah, I've heard that before.
about that place there, which was used to be out of town news.
Right?
Do you remember it?
That was called the Pit.
No, not the pit, but the
okay.
building that's
The
there
out-of-town
now.
news, yeah.
Did you not remember
I
it?
remember with all the newspapers and people
And
standing
magazines?
outside.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Can you tell me some stories?
I can show you some old pictures on my phone.
Really? Going back? Okay, I'm Johnny.
John?
Johnny.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
nice to
John.
meet you.
I'm very expensive
this
John.
is
I'm
what's that?
expensive John.
Expensive John. And I go to Gloucester and Rockport especially, and started going to Wingersea Beach. And do you live in Gloucester?
I know.
Okay.
I went there last weekend.
Oh, good. Okay.
That's the blues festival.
Yeah. We do podcasts. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But tell me, and they're very legit.
I'm from Cambridge.
Oh,
I grew up in
okay.
Cambridge.
You did,
My
okay.
father grew up in Cambridge.
Okay.
My grandfather drove a horse and cart in Cambridge, delivering coal to the schools in the City Hall building.
What was it called?
My grandfather
Yeah,
drew
grew
a
up.
horse and cart,
Oh, no kidding.
okay,
No
delivering
kidding.
coal to the schools.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. My grandfather grew up in Inman Square, Somerville.
Yeah.
And my father grew up there. And he ended up working at a paper box factory, grandfather.
Yeah.
I think where that place, Garment Center is.
Okay.
I think at that corner, I think. But I didn't know. But I love Cambridge. I don't live there now, but I have lived there in the past. Do you live there now?
I live there now. I live
Okay.
near the Porter Square area.
Okay. I know that area. And so your memory about, well, you got a lot of memories, right? And when you said about the pit, somebody else was just talking about that. Okay. But what do you remember about this place, about the International Bookstore?
The
Not bookstore,
out-of-town
magazine.
news
Yeah,
thing, I remember you go in there and get tickets to different concerts.
they did that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you didn't read the magazines and newspapers?
Oh, I went in there. The teenager looked at some Playboys.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Stuff like that. That's what teenagers did in Harvard
Right,
Square.
right.
You know, then we got kicked out.
That's right. So exactly. So the manager would watch you.
Yeah.
And after a while, because you're there too long,
Yeah.
they would ask you to leave.
We walked in to the right with the counter where the manager was.
That's
To
right.
the left with the newspapers and the magazines.
Yeah. And they had much more advanced, quote, porno magazines from the U.S. They had much more, much more out there from England and from France, I think. They had international stuff.
Yep, they had all kinds of stuff. That's why it was famous to the Harvard College, and they could come here, the students from different places. So they made a lot of money.
Oh,
He
yeah,
knew
they
what he
must-
was doing.
Of course. And it's too bad it closed. And then, so you know what moved in, by the way? Do you know what's moved in now?
I think it's an art center.
Sort
They
of.
have different kind of
Sort
art.
of, yeah. It's owned by the city of Cambridge. And it's also information center for tourism and stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. That's back in the day. Yeah. That is nice. Okay. So where were you standing when you took that photo?
I wasn't standing there. It's,
At
who
the
knows
coop.
where I was at that time. It was
Yeah.
probably
At the coop.
looking at the cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? I used to stand out in the coop. I used to walk around with my friend.
Yeah.
I grew up in the Agassiz School neighborhood.
Oh, okay. I know where that is.
Yeah.
And what about the, what did you do with the pit? What was that about?
Pitt, I didn't. That was after my time
Okay.
coming to Harvard Square. And
Okay.
that's when, how many years ago? Must be 40 years ago.
Yeah.
But my crowd didn't hang out in Harvard Square that often. We
Where'd
used
you
to come
guys
after
go?
school. So we'd
Okay.
hook school and come during the day.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
didn't go
at
to
night you would
school.
go somewhere else.
That was a famous thing to do when you were in high school.
Yeah.
You know, play hooky and come to Harvard
Oh,
Square.
yeah. Yeah.
Go to Brigham, get some ice cream.
Yeah. And where would you go at night? You said you would hang out somewhere else at night.
Nighttime, when I got older, in my late teens and early 20s, I used to come to Harvard Square to go to the Club Passim or
Oh, yeah. I went there a lot.
Blue Parrot.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I had premature gray hair. I was getting served underage.
Oh, you did?
That's before I went in the Navy when I was 18.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
So
That's good.
it's the fun things I got away with, and other people
Oh.
did too.
Yeah, right. Things were more open, I think.
Yeah,
You agree?
they weren't as tight on you.
That's right.
They didn't have the ABC or whatever you want to
Right,
call it, was
right.
going around checking IDs.
I know.
You know.
Well, everything's become too structured. I think.
And the Casablanca.
And the what?
The Casablanca.
Oh, I remember
Yeah,
that.
underneath the Brattle Theater.
Yeah, I used to go there.
And there was my friend's older brothers came as police officers. So they'd be working the door, and they would let me in because they knew me.
Are they? They're not still on the force.
No, they're retired.
Yeah.
I won't mention the names either.
Good.
Okay.
Johnny, you're a good man.
All right,
John.
partner. Nice talking to you.
Nice to talk to
All
you.
right, take
All
care.
right. Good luck. Thanks for the story.